What's up, y'all? This is gonna be a reading for the new moon in Scorpio tonight. These energies will be affecting us for a minute, so it's okay if you didn't get to this reading the day of or anything. It's still relevant. This is for all signs. This is just the general energy that, like, collectively we're needing reflection and guidance through. What we're all working through right now. So let's see what we got. What do we got for new moon in Scorpio, collective energy? This is my OG, like, first tarot deck ever. I just felt called to using it today. It's been a minute since I worked with it. And the cards are getting kind of worn, but Ace of Swords, the Hermit. There's like this brand new beginning of truth coming through, and it's definitely calling for some deep reflection at this time, which really is very fitting for the Scorpio energy. Like, I feel like Scorpio, that type of energy really conjures a lot of internal reflection of like shadow work and, you know, kind of like just the depths of us that energetically have kind of gotten pushed back from awareness. And it's like with the Ace of Swords, it's bringing all of this to the forefront in a place where we can't pretend we don't see it. Like, it's truth, it's coming through, and it's it's energy that really needs to be acknowledged. And I feel like there's definitely guidance here with the Hermit to make explicit time and space to really be like in your own energy. I feel like because what's coming up for me is, like, for example, living in New York, I'm constantly I try to stay in my bubble in Brooklyn as much as I can, but, like, you know, I have to go into the city and I live with roommates and stuff, so it's like you can really feel on an energetic level like how much energy is here in this state, in this city. And it's like you're constantly with other people and you don't even know what all energies they have attached to them. And it's just really reiterating to me this feeling of like being able to be in a space where you know for sure that everything that you're feeling, everything that you're experiencing that's coming up for you is your energy. Like, it belongs to you. And that can be confusing when you're immersed in different people and energies. It's like we are all really sensitive beings and we're all affected by other energies that other people carry. And sometimes I've struggled with being like, is this my energy or is this your energy? Like, don't get that stuck on me. Like, really, I feel like it's saying, like, really make time and space to cleanse, sage, do whatever, shower, make sure your space is clean. Like, you know, get in a space where it really feels like, okay, I'm clear. This is my energy that I'm working with. This is my energy that I'm like surfacing. And really make that time and space to go deep with it, however you do that. Or like, you could start with meditating and journaling and things like this, and then just see where you flow to. Does it end up with you like dancing in the mirror, or does it end up with you just sitting in your bed thinking and dreaming, meditating? Like, however it comes through for you, it feels like there's definitely a call to making time and space for this type of reflections that can't come through when you're so immersed in life. You feel me? Let's go deeper. Queen of Swords right under Ace of Swords. Seven of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the people that are drawn to this reading and are watching this right now, like, you're showing up as Queen of Swords. Like, we are people that have been to really deep depths, whether it be through trauma, we've been forced to go there, or just through like our our callings and the way that we've been called to go into these really deep depths of, I don't even know what you want to call it, the spirit realms, or inside yourself, or just deep in general, whatever that is for you. You've gone deep, and this is like, these are depths that the average human, or like, I don't think a lot of human beings on this planet go there, especially in today's time in our current society. Like, there's so much numbing going on and so much distraction going on, and I feel like it takes a specific breed of being to choose to go to this depth. And I'm talking to the people right now that, because you're watching this video and because you were called to this one, like, you've been there, and it's asking for some sort of like recognition of self with that. And there's this message of, like, with the Queen of Swords, I always see this like pendulum imagery. I don't know if I heard this somewhere, or I can't really remember, but it's like, as deep as the pendulum has swung to this side of you going really deep, and some of that energy can be really dark and very scary at times, or just like very uncomfortable, you know, not spaces that we were called to it. Like, we enjoy it on some level, but it's definitely not rainbows and sunshine, you feel me? As deep as you've been to that side, the pendulum swings back, and you're able to access that much light, that much upgrade, that much growth, that much of the other side. And so yeah, I feel like it's a message of just like being able to really see and acknowledge and reflect to you, like, how much you've unlocked, how much of a range you have unlocked because of the depths you've gone to. And it's allowed you to access this really deep truth and authenticity about yourself. And I feel like, yeah, this is something that's really being heightened at this time, or really being utilized at this time. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it feels like you're definitely releasing these habits that are tied to like imposter syndrome and things like this, where it's like feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough to do this and that, or these people that have high visions of me, they don't know the real me. Like, that's not real. Like, I haven't earned the pedestal they put me on. Like, frames of thinking like this that have kept you held back, it's in the reverse. It's being lifted, it's releasing. And I feel like it's overdue. And it's like, it's energies that for the most part, I feel like the people I'm talking to, you have already come into awareness with this and done a lot of releasing and healing around this. But it's like there was still little remnants of habit with this that kept popping up, or just like, you know, with life, certain things happen and it can like kind of, we almost like relapse in certain ways. Like, it's like it sparks something that like pulls you back into a past habit that you've already grown through. But it's like those things, I feel, oh, I just got like those things that happen very purposefully, actually, because it's like, even though most of you has outgrown that habit, sometimes we need things like that to kind of like pull us back into it, to then like really uproot and heal the deepest little parts of it, the deepest roots of it, so that it actually can be completely like out of our energetic field. Not saying that you're never gonna have a thought like that ever again. Like, that's a big part of like the human brain and our like the way society affects us. It goes on and on. Like, don't judge yourself for having thoughts like that still arise, but it's being unearthed from like the way you view yourself ultimately, or the way you like the habits you're releasing it as a big habit pattern, and it's turning into a freedom. There's a deep healing happening around this right now. And I feel like the Scorpio new moon specifically, like the energy of it and the timing of it, is kind of like making this happen in a very natural flow type of way. And then we have Page of Pentacles. So it feels like there's something definitely like new energy. It's like it feels almost immature at this time, because it's just like there's a lot of new ventures and ideas and goals coming up for you at this time. And I feel like it could be type overwhelming to kind of like think about or look at, because it's like I'm so excited about all these ideas and these ventures and everything, all these dreams that I have, that I feel like recently you've gotten a lot of clarity around. But it's like it's overwhelming because you're still at the beginning in a lot of ways with a lot of these things. So it's reflecting that. Let's see like what the guidance is around this. I'm definitely getting like having some sort of faith in the long term around these. Like these are ventures that are going to take consistency and time and patience and dedication and work. Like these are not the type of things that are going to happen overnight, and that's okay. And just being able to come to terms with that, I feel like is really going to help you in being like not rushing yourself and trusting the flow of this. Because like it's feeling like if you're trying to rush things, and like it may result in you trying to cut corners in some way, or just like grasping at things that aren't the highest path with all of this. And you don't want to do things like that and cut you off from the highest path that is actually available to this. If you can surrender to like the whatever rhythm feels in alignment to you, whatever feels in tune with your energy and how you want to bring yourself to every day energetically. And with Six of Wands in reverse, it feels like this is definitely calling, like this is an opportunity to really fine-tune your energetic boundaries with yourself, and to really integrate those and see what they look and feel like in action. Like it feels like maybe you've had some habits or past movings of like forcing yourself to do things that you didn't feel 110% called to, and like thinking from a space of, well, if my goal is this, then logically, based on what I've seen of other people or what I've heard is the way to go about this, then I should be taking these steps. And it feels like by thinking so much like that, you were kind of like putting yourself in a box type shit, and not allowing for the full sorry, that's my dog in the background if you can hear her. It's not allowing for the full highest path to really be able to take place and come to life. So it feels like this is in a sense, this is exploring and fine-tuning your energetic boundaries, because you're learning to, like, by forcing yourself to do those things or to move in that certain structure that didn't fully resonate or feel aligned with you, you weren't completely honoring yourself and your own boundaries. And I feel like you're starting to get really aware around all this, and it's an opportunity to see like, okay, well, how like does moving today, like what can I do, what steps can I take, what actions can I make, or reflections can I make space for that truly feel in alignment with me and my path and what I feel intuitively called to do. And like being able to see that is honoring yourself, that is respecting your energetic boundaries and your highest path. So there's definitely opportunity for clarity in all of this, and really like exercising it with all these new ventures and ideas that you're having. Ace of Cups, the Devil. I feel like there's this new opening in the heart space taking place. And it's just like, it's funny to see the Ace of Cups and the Devil. It's definitely reminding me of like I don't know if I've ever explained like why my name on here is Bad Angel. Like, it was originally inspired by I read a book called Bad Feminist whenever I was in college, like a minute ago, and it really resonated with me. But like the concept behind that title is like, she's like, I'm a feminist, I care about this and this and this, but I'm a bad feminist. Like, I don't always do the right thing in terms of this, or I don't always say the right thing, and like, you know, just like giving her that, like, I can be a feminist and I don't have to be the perfect feminist. Like, I'm a bad feminist, I claim that. And that really stuck with me. And then like beyond that, I'm just like really into like the duality of life and energy. Like, energy is not categorized as good or bad or evil or like evil or pure, I guess, or whatever. And that's how I feel. Like, I'm an angel, I do light work, like I heal, I'm a healer and all of this, but I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. And I'm not like, you know, when you think of an angel, it's like such a pure like light, and they never do anything wrong. They're always working for the best good of everything, and like, which that is always my intention. Like, that's where my heart is. But I also, like, you know, I like to be I still have a lot of my angsty energy and like rebellious energy that like totally bloomed in me at the age of 13. Like, I'm going off on this whole thing, but this is to help you explain, like help understand what these cards are like bringing up for me right now. And then of course also like I'm bad, like I'm hot or whatever, so it's like a bad angel. It's the duality of it. Like, I'm here for both sides. I'm here to work with all energy. And so that's what I'm getting with the Ace of Cups right now and the Devil. It's like with this new moon, there's so much beautiful, light, loving, new energy coming through, and it's like the Ace of Cups, it's overflowing, it's bussin', it's like, it's so healing and it's so powerful, and it's so like, I just got the word insurmountable. I'm like, I don't even fully know what that word means, but it came through. Insurmountable. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's like, there's so much healing and new beginning happening. And at the same time, with the Devil, there's these illusions that are coming to light, and it's not all gonna feel so pretty as this Ace of Cups energy that's also coming, but it's for your growth, it's for your best interest and evolution. And like, it's coming into, like, I feel like the message here is like, don't run away from this. Don't be scared just because it doesn't all feel so good. Like, these are illusions that really need to come to light right now. And like, with the Devil card, it's like there's people depicted on the card that have chains around their necks, but it's always depicted with the chains are so loose that with awareness, with intention, these people can just remove the chain. Like, it's an illusion. It's not something that's an actual real threat to them unless they give it that power to be, and they just say, okay, I'm chained, like I'm a slave, and just accept that and like eat that. This card is all about taking that power away, like removing the blindfold, taking the illusion off. And so if you just keep turning a blind eye when these energies try to come surface, you're only giving it that power to continue to keep you chained in some way or keep you limited in some way. It's only going to be through confrontation and reflection and awareness around these energies that you're going to be able to see, like, okay, this doesn't have to stay like this. Like, I don't, like, this is old beliefs, this is old trauma, this is old energy that I don't have to continue to suffer from. Like, with awareness and intention and confrontation, I can remove these chains. So it just feels really important that through this new moon, we're staying open to both sides that are coming through. Like, I feel like there could be new love coming through for the collective right now. There's a lot of healing happening in the heart space, and like, I'm just off of the Ace of Cups getting like there's gonna be new opportunities and new offers and connections coming through that are going to allow us to really like grow this, like, to really reap this healing, because it's like this deep healing has been taking place, but the way that it really carries out in a really deep way is going to be through actually having the 3D physical realm opportunities to interact with this love and share it and kind of like see it reflected within others. So it's like, as much as this like really exciting new energy that's all based in love and light is coming out, it's also going to stir up these illusions and these darker energies that need to ultimately be moved through us or transmuted or released or just worked with. So yeah, it's a really clear message of don't shy away from all that, expect it and be ready for it, and come into it from a space of non-judgment and compassion and patience, and understanding that we need both. We need both energies, both breeds of energies to evolve, and that's what we're here to do. All right, beautiful. I'm gonna get a, let's do a Shaman's Oracle card. I'm gonna use this as our concluding energy. What is our concluding energy for the collective for the new moon in Scorpio? Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. I just really feel like the way, I mean, this is always true, you know, like the way that astrology is moving and all the energies, like it has its own sync, it has its own rhythm, and like it's divine. It's I just feel like the way the energies are aligned right now, especially though, it's like really specifically designed for these specific truths that really need to come to life right now, or come to light and life right now. And I don't know, like, especially with me placing this under the Ace of Cups, it just feels like it's not only about that. It's like there's some really divine luck coming in for us collectively right now. I feel like it's much needed. Like, the world is going through really significant trauma right now. It's really, 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 really deep energies. And I don't care how much you're like paying attention to what's going on. It's all it's affecting all of us on some level energetically. And I feel like collectively, like, we need this. It's like there's this other energy coming through that is somewhat balancing this. I don't know how else to word this. Like, I can feel it though. There's really, it's a lot of light energy coming through at this specific time that is necessary to balance all the dark energy that is kind of being stirred and experienced on the planet at this time. And I feel like there's a call to kind of like tune into this and really like when these events or syncs or synchronicities happen that just, it feels really good. It feels like this had to be luck for this to happen, or like, you know, why do I deserve this? Just really taking the time to be grateful for those moments and for those alignments, and really like the more that you can kind of click into that energy and marinate in it, the more it will attract more energy like that for you. And also I feel like for the whole world, like it just feels like this is definitely an energy of like luck and right timing, divine sync, alignment. Like as much as we can stay in those spaces and marinate in them and kind of energize them, I feel like it has effects for the whole world right now. Cool. All right, that's what I got for y'all. If these messages resonate with you, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email. My email is in the description down below. Namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you.